by now, I'm sure most of you have heard of Lil Peep. Regardless of if you like him or not, he's definitely making himself known. Emo rap, if you will, is really starting to take off, so that's what we're going to cover in this video. Now for this type of beat, one of the most important pieces is the guitar. So you have two options here. Either record your own guitar, or if you're lazy as fuck like me and know of a ton of old obscure emo bands because you were emo in high school, sample guitar from them. The song I've decided to sample is called King Park by Law Dispute. There's a break in the middle of the song where there's just one guitar playing. It works really well for what I'm trying to do. The tempo wasn't quite right, so I went ahead and fit it to my tempo. I also decided to drop the pitch by negative 200 cents to be in the key that I wanted it to be in. Next, I made it unique as a sample so that when I edit the clip, I'm just editing the clip. I'm not editing the entire song. I also normalized it to raise the volume. Next, I began to chop it. If yours works well without chopping it, by all means, leave it. But I wanted mine to be a little more interesting and less recognizable. With the pitch dropped and it slightly chopped up, I feel as though it's obscure enough for my taste. Now for the effects chain. First, I have a default sound goodizer. Fuck off, I don't care. Next, I'm using Avox Duo. Any Duo plugin should work, or maybe even a chorus. Really, you don't have to use one at all, it's just personal preference. Last but not least, I have a parametric EQ, which I cut the lows and removed a frequency that I didn't care for. After laying the guitar pattern I wanted out, I had to come up with a bass line. I used a fairly simple glidey sub-bass sound with an 80s style mid-bass layered over it with the lows cut. The 80s bass touch isn't important, it was just what I thought sounded cool, so by all means use what you want. That's not important. The last real important factor is the drums. The beat I laid out is extremely simple. I'm mainly utilizing an 808 kit. However, I do have a real open hi-hat and a real crash cymbal sound mixed in. I feel like it mixes with the guitar nicely. Mix it all together and this is what you get. I also came up with an alternate section of the song that can actually be used as a bridge or even a chorus, or just another verse part. I used the exact same bass line and guitar, but I removed the drums except for the hi-hat and added another 80s sounding synth lead over the top. That's all for this video. I hope you learned something or at least found it mildly entertaining. Feel free to ask questions in the comment section or suggest another tutorial idea. But as always, I've been Cozy Robinson. Thanks for watching.